Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Lunatic Plays. I'm the Lunatic who plays The Sims 2. So this is a bit of a new one. I'm basically testing out my capabilities for the upcoming Sims 3 series. We are sort of at the end of our Lunatics in The Sims 2 storyline. We still have a little bit to go, but I wanted to pop in here with you guys today, and I wanted to build a house. So I hope that you will join me on this adventure as we build out the new house location for Ima and Luna to move in with their new spouses in Blue Water Village of Strange Town. You know the one. And this is where we will be raising our babies and Hal. Yes, we'll be raising Hal too. But yeah, this is where I intend to move them into. And this is the lot. I called it the Lunatic Road 69 because I'm 12 years old. And we are gonna pop in here. This is gonna be a British semi-detached inspired house. And since this is a new series, like new thing I'm doing video-wise for YouTube, thank you in advance for your patience. I don't possess camera recording skills. If you've been watching my City Skyline series, you know. You know. So yeah, we are starting out with this lot. And the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna do a couple of transition shots. So this, we will set the foundations of our house. You know, we'll add more bits and other bits. So we will do it in kind of stages. And since this is gonna be basically two homes on one lot, we will decorate one, then the other. Maybe we'll take it room by room. I will try to keep the shots kind of uniform, I hope. So yeah, I think without further ado, let's get into it. Let's flatten our lot and let's lay down the foundation for our house. Okay, let's go. Here is the house. Did you enjoy my transition footage? Let me know down below. It's something I figured out with City Skylines recently. So instead of actually me showing you how I build wall by wall and you know all the kind of minuscule little steps that I take to achieve this gorgeousness, I just do a little transition and then I pop in here to tell you all about it. So this is our house. It is a very classic bricked semi-detached UK or Ireland inspired house, perfect for raising children. So here it is. Let's review the garden first. So we've got this little entry into the house. I'm not placing gates because the Sims don't enjoy gates in this game. If there is a gate and here's another gate, they will find the most complicated, unobstructed path rather than to use the gate. So I give up. There's no gate. Here we have a little common foray before they enter into the house. No divider space because, well, Ima and Luna in this game are sisters, so I figured, you know, they live more together here. So yeah, this is what we get. Like typically in these type of homes, like you wouldn't really have a foundation. I wanted to put it in because it's my fantasy. It's my project. And then here, as you see, we have our driveways. The driveways have a little canopy overhead. And I really like it. Again, not the height of realism, especially with the pillars, but this my little tweak to the rule, to the design of what it is. And the brick stoneway, the brick pathway that you see over here, it actually came from the driveways, because I placed them down kind of measuring the space out, and I was like, ooh, I love those bricks. And I figured, you know what, why not make a classic bricked home for our families which are due their children. Here in the garden we have our greenhouse. They're just small, they're only little, but here they are. Then we have our space. Both houses have a pool. Hopefully here we'll have enough space for a little jacuzzi or whatever. And then we have a shed. And the shed, you know, I've been looking around for a space to do basically like a green room. If you're participating in my live series of The Sims, you know I love taking pictures of my Sims, and I want to do a social media for them. They deserve it. They have such interesting lives. I don't. I live vicariously through them. But I want to start taking like family portraits and stuff like that, especially as the children are going to be coming over. So I wanted to have a dedicated space where I can put them posing and take pictures of them, and somewhere where like we can use different wallpapers or paintings or whatever on the back to actually serve as a background for the paintings. And I think I'm gonna do it in the shed. So I will remove the middle wall, and then yeah, I'll get them to pose, and that's gonna be our green room. Our dirty little secret. And here we have a little gate, again because they are sisters, so I wanted to offer them like ways to pop into another's houses more often. Also, I bet that they will be probably automatically all over the place. So yeah, and then let's go further. So you enter the house on one of your sides, depending which house you're entering. You have the stairs, which are kind of covered by this wall. And the reason why I put the wall is because I wanted to hide the stairs. It's my fantasy. Maybe it's not the height of realism, because generally there's railing. It is what it is. Sue me. And then we have a little guest bathroom on the other side of the stairs. In the Harry Potter movies, that's where his bedroom would be. But this is not Harry Potter now, isn't it? And then we have our living room. And again, the pillars, not the height of realism, but I included them because they're nice, kind of illusionary. Is that a word? Illusionary. It creates an illusion of division of space. So basically, like as you see here, maybe like if I place the couch in the middle, their kind of chill out zone will be here. Over here, I can have like a little study or like a little library or a play area or whatever. And then pillars kind of mark out the space nicely in such a way that the space becomes divided. It facilitates the division of furniture and activities within a room really nicely, so I like using them. And yeah, this is my little addition into this house. Also, I think like it creates nooks and crannies in the house so that we can place again furniture, but also it gives it a more distinctive old look. Next, here we have our dining room, and I added paneling on the walls, again to give a nod to the fact that this is probably like a Victorian house or whatever. So I mix kind of like the renovated new parts with old preserved bits and pieces. Here I wanted to have a fireplace in this wall, but for some reason, even with move objects on, the game won't let me have it. So No fireplace in the dining room. It's fine. And here we have a little kind of half wall bar type of area. This is a gift from myself to myself as a person who cooks whenever people come over. I would love to have like an open space between the dining and the kitchen, so that like I'm here cooking, talking to the guests who sit on the table maybe here, and then I can pass them drinks or whatever. It's my dream. It really is. All I want is an undivided space between a kitchen and the dining. And then here, obviously, we have another space. This could be children's playroom. This could be an office. I'll probably start it out as an office. And if, you know, the kids' life gets difficult, or if we get more than we expect, then we will use these rooms. And this house is obviously a mirror image of the other house. So now we go upstairs. And here we have a corridor, and it's in this weird irregular shape. Again, Victorian house, so I felt like, why not? I use this very typical ugly beige carpet that you see in most UK and Irish homes, and it's matched with this even uglier magenta wallpaper, or magenta wall paint. Yes, staple of living on the British Isles. And also, this bathroom over here and the kitchen, as per request of Ima, is in sad beige. Oh yeah, our Sims are entering their motherhood time. No more bold colors, no more expression of personality. We're sticking to whites, beiges, and browns from now on. And green toilets, because we're given a nod to the Victorian era. You know, arsenic in the walls was a thing back then, and that's actually, well enough, that's what made the walls green. So the children's bathrooms, because they will share this bathroom, the both of them, is arsenic infused walls. Let that be a statement to our parental instincts. Well, you know, I just wanted to incorporate like old bits and stuff, but I'm having a laugh. Anyway, so here as well, to go with the theme of our Sims entering their motherhood and, you know, perpetrating the trend of sad beige kitchen. Why not have even bleaker white paneled driftwood master bedroom? And I feel, why not? Honestly, I'm at that stage myself now where I start to dream about a driftwood master bedroom. So yeah, it's a real thing. Once you like get the closer you get to your 30s, and once you surpass it, the more you start dream about boring colors. It's true thing. So white driftwood master bedroom. And the reason why I put it, because I found this like nice blue toned fireplace. Like again, like the tiling kind of like Victorian-esque. Then we have the pillars kind of breaking the continuity. And I wanted to put paneling and wood, and I wanted to have like a bright color, but we've already done beige everywhere, so white driftwood. Let us be mothers with style. Still boring, but stylish. So that's what we have. Yeah, so this is it. And now we are gonna take it further. I think the first thing that we're gonna do now is we're gonna take care of our garden. So let's get onto it. Here we are, and here is our garden, and here is our shed green room that looks like It looks like we're getting up to no good. It really does. But I just felt like I wanted to have the green room. I just didn't. I just forgot to plan for it, like in the house. So yeah, here it is. We will probably like change the floor and walls every time that we take a picture to have a different background. And yeah, this is our family portrait studio. This is where we will take photos of our families. Every time a new baby will be born, we'll get them to pose in there. And yeah, here we have the garden. I opted for a more simplistic kind of like family suburbia idyllic sort of vibe here. So we have like these little slide, merry-go-round, we have the jacuzzi for the adults, we have a little barbecue set, we have the pool, obviously the decorations, then I added some flowers. I tried to like not to add too many shrubs that the butler couldn't go to. I definitely have learned my lesson from the other house. I'm trying not to put too many things that have that would require me to use move objects cheat. Same here, like only plants that the gardener can get to so that they can be tended and we don't end up with a lot of weeds all over the place. Added cars as well. The proverbial white van that is present in every K-drama, waiting on every street corner to send the main protagonist of the said K-drama into not anesthesia, when they forget things, into amnesia. Yes, so Ima gets the white van that with which she can send Sims into amnesia and be that protagonist of their life drama. I get the cosmic van. I'm the cool mom. I'm the cool hippie mom who has painted her van with graffiti. Yeah. So that's the one. That's the one that I get. And now we are moving on to our house. We're gonna start out with the living room. I've already put in the TV. I was testing it on honestly. I just wanted to see if it fits over the fireplace so that I can position the couches facing the fireplace and they can both watch TV and enjoy the fireplace. So let's build up our living room. Here is our living room. So this has been done, decorated, fully made up, and this is what it looks like. We have these lovely pink blinds. I just wanted to add a little touch of color to our boring magenta and beige house, in line with biblically accurate me. But I did make both of the houses kind of mirror image of each another. I think me and Ima, we have a similar style. She will confirm on the stream, so join the Thursday The Sims stream to find out whether Ima is gonna appreciate the pink curtains. But overall, I kind of wanted to go with like this very like kind of older looking, especially that a lot of the furniture here, they resemble, early 2000s furniture. So I wanted to really deep dive into like slightly outdated furnishing of these type of homes, which normally if they come with furniture, this is the sort of furniture that they will have. I created this little reading nook, library kind of thing in our day room. I put some hobby elements like the piano, like the easel. We have a nice little relax area with the kind of like pillowy couches, which they just look so comfy. So I figured, this is a good look for this room, and it looks very family friendly. It's devoid of personality. Perfect. It's like the perfect moment before our kids grow up and start to hate us because they'll be very individualistic. That glorious moment before life kills your spirit and you become a boring adult who loves beige. Yeah, this is how that debacle is made. Anyways, the next point of contention is our sad beige kitchen. So that's what we are doing. And this one is for you, Ima. Sad beige kitchen coming right up. And here is our sad beige kitchen. This is what it looks like. It's all sad beige, white, and wooden. Obviously, my resources are limited. In The Sims 3, we have the style editor, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna be able to create some really unique houses. But this is my take on the sad beige kitchen. Obviously, I decorated. Added all the bits and pieces, and let me bring you through it. So here under the wall I added like the extra little piece of like foundation stage, whatever, like an elevated bit, the little couches that I really like I like the kitchen to be like a little chill out zone. I like to keep it visually busy, so like we have a little painting, we have the TV there, so like if I was cooking in this kitchen, like I would like to have a movie playing, or at least Spotify or YouTube podcast or whatever. That's what I normally do when I cook. Then we have this kind of rustic looking half couch, half table, kind of little dining spot, a little bookshelf for all the cooking books, and then we have our kitchen itself. We have our cooking spot over here, then we have our sink, we have blinds and everything, and this is what it looks like. And then here is obviously like the bar, and the next point which we are going to be making is our dining room. So let's get started on it. One dining room coming right up. Here it is, our spot to dine and host parties, and a little reading nook because we never have enough reading nooks in our house. Also, I threw in this little bike because I feel every family house deserves to have an uncomfortable nook for a family exercise bike, and this is the one. And also here, this is something kind of cool. So I used the stage foundation piece thingy to elevate this little part here. Then obviously I added the floor, the wall, and then I added like the wines and the plates and the mirror just to kind of create like an interesting looking space in this nook. I wanted to have a fireplace, but I couldn't add it there. So yeah. This is what it is here, and loads and loads and loads of books like each family home should have. And also, as a bonus, threw in a little decor for our corridor. So like a little spot to sit down, get dressed, some decorations, some flowers, and a coat rack. And now we're gonna do the office, and we're gonna do the downstairs bathroom, and we are gonna be officially done with the downstairs, and then we're gonna move upstairs. So stay tuned. And here it is. We have our offices done. Also, I did the rest of the downstairs of the other house, and this is what it looks like. It's just a very simple, normal looking office with a little music box there, the chess in case anyone needs to brush up on their logic skills, and then we have this kind of like Victorian inspired bathroom, and they're all identical copies of each another. So now just moving on, we are gonna do the upstairs. I'll do the corridor, and I'll do the master bedroom and bathroom. So let's get those bits out of the way, and we'll move on to the kids' rooms afterwards. I'm not gonna do them like very detailing because obviously the kids have to become toddlers first. So I will just probably put like the basics in there. I don't even know if it's gonna be a boy or girl. I don't know what their names are gonna be. We have one baby so far. So I'm kind of like, I'm gonna keep the kids' rooms plain. is what I'm saying. So yeah, let's do this bit and then we'll move on over there and we'll wrap it right up. Our bedrooms are complete. Our bathrooms are complete. Well, master bathroom, master bedroom, and our corridors, which I added like a little gaming spot, kind of random. 90s homes, they had these little nooks and crannies. And guess what? I found another awkward corner for an exercise machine. And here it is. Isn't it lovely? Seriously though, like this could be your average's mass house. literally, I've been to thousands of homes like this, except for the master bedroom. That's actually really nice, I have to say. It's like its own little apartment in this house. Like they have the fireplace, they have the piano, and they have the little changing nook over there. Then they have the bed, the beauty, the kind of like makeup spot. Then they have another wardrobe for more clothes. And then there's the bathroom. And I did something kind of cool with the bathroom. So I added this wall entry into the shower with windows. And I really, really like that. I did all the decor, all the blinds, all that kind of stuff. And now we are moving on to the last bit, because it's honestly so late. Tomorrow is the stream when this house has to be complete. So real quick, we're gonna get the children rooms done. I'm not gonna change them too much. I'm just gonna add like the basic toddler stuff in there, and I'm gonna do the bathroom in this Victorian style, and that's it, and we will be done. So let's go. Our house is officially complete. It's good because today is the stream and I have to play in this house. So just in time. As I said, the rooms are very rudimentary. I kind of did like one kid's room, one toddler room. So like maybe when they graduate from being a toddler into being a child, they'll move into this room and then we'll have another child and then we'll change the rooms once both of the children are no longer toddlers. And this is what I got. I also noticed that there's a flaw in my design. So I made this bathroom here one unit too long, which makes this room and this room a little bit different. Like this wall here is 4 units long, this one is 3 units long. So I kind of experimented with the design of the rooms. I didn't want to change it. I guess this is a little bit of uniqueness for the both of them. The bathroom I really love, honestly. Like if I'm ever gonna have a house of my own, this is the color palette I'm gonna have for my the color palette I'm gonna have for my bathroom in my house that I hope to own one day. Yeah, again, I went with the shower design like this. Then we have like obviously like the little fireplace there, the bathtub, some decor, stained glass, green and stone, and I really love it. And here the kids' bedrooms, I did in blue. I can change their colors if Emma wants a different one. And this is the toddler's room. It's kind of like added some decorations here and there, added some stuff just to fill up the space a little bit. I wasn't going for anything in particular. Also, I wasn't going for a particularly neat space because they are toddlers. They're gonna get dirty, right? So this is what we have. And this is our house. So let's just do a little view of the entire house. this is our house for the Let's Play series that I am streaming live on Thursdays and Fridays, or Thursdays and Saturdays, depends on the week. So yeah, join us tonight as we live the lives vicariously through our Sims in this semi-detached British-inspired brick house. I absolutely love it. I haven't built a house like this before in The Sims, so this was a cool exercise, and we're definitely gonna have a lot more of these coming up. We need to still build out in The Sims 2 our shop that Ima and Luna are gonna own as part of their own business expansion that we are planning to do when our Sims get old, after the babies grow up. And we're gonna have a lot more coming up in The Sims 3, which gives us a little bit more tools. So hopefully the houses that we're gonna build are gonna be a little bit more detailed. We're gonna have a little bit more freedom. I remember I used to love building houses in The Sims 3. It's really a blast from the past for me. But if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Join our series. We have some great fun. It's basically an epigenetics experiment that we are doing in The Sims 2 right now. And we're going to be continuing that on in The Sims 3 to see how that combines. So yeah, join us. It's going to be fun. We are streaming twice a week at 6 o'clock London time. Me and the gang are there hanging out, having fun, cracking jokes. So come, it'll be fun. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.